What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video, as you could probably see by the thumbnail in big old capital letters, I'm going to be talking about why the Crucible sucks. And I don't really care who you are, you can't say the Crucible doesn't suck in some way, shape, or form. It's been pretty bad, and it's been pretty bad for a while. And throughout this video, you're not really going to be seeing good gameplay like I would normally like to bring you. Instead, you're going to see a ton of quick examples why I think the Crucible sucks. You're going to see things like melee's not registering, bullets not registering, getting shot through walls, getting 360 or like 180 shoulder charge. You're gonna see all this weird stuff, getting trip mined when the trip mine hit another wall and I'm 50 feet away from the trip mine's line of fire. Maybe not 50. You're going to see stuff like getting arc bladed by a blade dancer that's been tethered for 2 whole seconds. You're gonna see tons of weird stuff, really crazy stuff. Some of this stuff, it goes by so fast you may need to watch it again. Heck, even then you may not still see what's wrong. If you have any questions, leave a timestamp below and I'll sort of explain what happened if you didn't catch it, because I can tell you, when I was playing, I didn't even realize what happened. I had to go back and watch a lot of these. But anyway, so the Crucible. Now, the Crucible has had a long history of being unbalanced, and in some cases being laggy. Now, the lag was really only an Iron Banner at the start. It never really was anywhere else. The game actually ran pretty well in terms of connection. Balance has always been kind of iffy. You know, there was the Suros regime at the beginning. Then there was like Last Word, and then Thorn came later, and then there was Hawkmoon. Hawkmoon wasn't all that bad. I mean, it was still pretty strong, but I'll take that Hawkmoon now over the one we have now. That's useless. But anyway, so the game has never really been balanced well at all. As of late, it's been very horribly balanced. A lot of the primaries just aren't worth using. People literally snipe all the time. Like, this is probably the only game where I see just snipers in the kill feed. Like, literally just a line of snipers in the kill feed. Like, you go to a map, everyone instantly rushes to a sniper spot to try and get a quick one-hit headshot. There is no other game I could think of where sniping is this easy. Sniping is way too easy in this game. Way, way too easy. Aggressive sniping isn't. I don't think aggressive sniping will ever be easy, but sniping in this game is like to the point where sniping, at least the way most people snipe, is way easier than shotgunning, because with shotgunning you need to be aggressive, you need to push, and then you're probably pushing snipers which are really far away and could see you before you get there. You have to break sight lines, do all this stuff, be really good with your movement skill. It's way easier than hard scoping a doorway forever. Aggressive sniping, though, that's really difficult. If you're good at that, you are probably one of the best in the game. So we have like that sniping meta that's going on right now, which really makes the game unfun. We have 3 good primaries, and the rest of them are like underpowered. Maybe the 3, 4, maybe the 4. I would say the 4 good primaries are a bit overpowered, but they're really close to being at that good time to kill that all the other weapons need to really like get behind. I'm actually really sad they nerfed pulse rifles, because pulse rifles really did compete. But I guess if they nerf these 4 weapons, it brings all the weapons in line, but then all the weapons are still very underpowered compared to a sniper rifle or a shotgun. And shotguns are horribly inconsistent now. That's why everyone goes ahead and uses snipers and stuff like that. And when you pair all this stuff with really bad connection that they kind of forced into the game when they introduced skill-based matchmaking, it makes everything really unbearable. Like, you've probably already seen a ton of clips of just bullets and stuff not registering, melee's not registering, things just not registering. People don't outplay anymore. People get lucky, and that's what this game kind of is. It's basically luck-based PvP. It's like you're playing, I don't know, like Trouble. Popping the dice, seeing who gets the better roll to move farther along. That's what it feels like, and it's really, really sad. You don't outplay people. Like, when I die, I don't want to sound overconfident, but when I die, a lot of the time, it's because somebody got lucky, not because I got outplayed. And that really sucks. That really sucks. And you may you may say, well, Flare, maybe it's because you're bad, maybe you're just not good at the game. And just to refute that, it's probably already up. This is not really, it is a sweaty game, but I wouldn't call it like a formal sweaty game. It doesn't really follow the full rule sets. We didn't queue up against each other, but you go into 3v3 at like mine or close to my skill level, like hovering around there. You're gonna find some of the sweatiest players in the game. Like I've queued against some of the best in the world. Now I haven't exactly beat all of them. I've beaten probably like one, but still, this is a sweaty game. It's sort of like a 2-on-3, because one of our guys isn't really like a super sweaty player. He's like always there to help if we need a third for skirmish, and we know we don't like have one. But he's not. He in his words, he's like a casual sweater, not really like a full-fledged sweater. So he doesn't perform very well in a sweaty type environment. But kudos for him for helping us out. He didn't really do all that well, but when you're just looking to have fun, you get sweat. Who really could? But basically, this gameplay is just me showing off how good I do when I'm really trying against really good players, and when the game's connection's actually working really well, when bullets are registering, when everything's working right. Don't want to brag again, but I am pretty up there. Nowhere near tier 1, nowhere near the best in the world, but I'm pretty up there. But yeah, so just to refute that, just look at that. Just look at that while I just like continue on here. Crucible right now, I don't know. This may sound really harsh, but I feel like whoever makes the decisions about like the connection changes, because they put in really good connection changes and then took them out. And then for Iron Banner, they had connection-based matchmaking in it. For one day, it was so nice. I had so much fun. I could actually play without like getting aggravated by like everything. And then they took it out after day 1, and the rest of the Iron Banner was just like, oh my god, kill me now. Just stop. I don't know why they did that. Whoever makes those changes or like those decisions to take good stuff out of the game, they need to be fired or moved to another point, like another place in the company. Like they need to. I don't know. I don't think there's a place in any company for anybody who takes away good decisions like that. I don't really know. Then there's the Crucible team. I can't speak for them all, and I won't name names, but the ones I have heard talk on podcast or the ones I have seen tweet things out on Twitter, like 3 or 4, mainly 3 come to mind. Not gonna name anything because I don't want to be like straight out rude, but they're a bunch of morons with how they say they balance stuff. Like I've heard one before say just because a weapon is used a lot, and this is a lot. Like they were talking about last word. Just because a weapon is used a lot does not mean there's anything wrong with that weapon. And that blew my mind. I've also heard fusion rifles aren't bad. People just haven't discovered them yet. Like, okay, you want us to discover Thiessen because that's the only good one, or Plan C? Like I think there should be more variety there. Now I understand it's probably hard to balance fusion rifles to the point where they're balanced and not like straight up overpowered. Because even now that they're bad, the Thiessen still snipes at a pretty overpowered rate. But hey, so I can let that one go. But it's some of the things they've said and like their reasonings for a lot of things. And the fact that they just don't want to give us things that we scream for and it takes them forever. It's like, oh my god, please just move to like the PvE side of or I don't know where you'd put them. I know it's hard to say that like they should be fired, but it's just like, oh my god, it's like it's just like it feels like they're just a bunch of morons, and I'm sure they're not. Maybe they're just like pulling stuff out of their ass, and I don't know. I really don't know. I can't speak for all of them, but just the few I've heard, it just blows my mind. It really does. But anyway, I'm sure they're all great people. But. Yikes. So I don't know. Crucible right now, it's really hard for me to want to upload or want to make videos when I go to play Destiny. It's just really bad. Like I want to have fun. I don't mind sweating, but I can only do it for like I think max like 2 hours or something. If I go any longer than that, oh rip, rip my mental state. That's for sure. It just gets so drained so fast. And then when there's like all this stuff being thrown at me, and I'm probably one of the most like unluckiest players ever. Like I get, like I watch other people play. It's like, oh, how are your bullets registering like that? How did you shotgun one hit like that? Mine never does that, even from point blank range. It's just like I can hit you dead in the face with a matador, dead in the chest with a matador, and you'll still live. Like it'll do like 10% to you. Like what I do wrong? Why'd I get shadow shot from like 10 feet away? That super sucks. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you have like my level of bad luck, but man, man, oh man, man, oh man. So yeah, hopefully the Crucible gets better like soon, because if it doesn't, I'm probably gonna have to find a new game to do YouTube on, because I am like a one game YouTuber, at least for like focusing my channel around. I like to focus on one game at a time, so how I've always done it, especially with Borderlands and stuff. Or I just have to stop YouTube altogether because it's not worth the stress. Not that YouTube is stressful, but Destiny makes it stressful. It's sort of the reason why I sort of kind of quit streaming. I do it like twice a month now, if even that, just because the game pretty much ruined it for me. If you left this game, you probably did yourself a huge favor. If you're still here, then maybe you're doing yourself a huge favor down the line. At least that's how I like to think about it. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I've taken up enough of your time with this commentary. Just wanted to toss something out for you at the beginning of this month. I wanted to put this out yesterday, but I kind of got sidetracked by trials and all. And trials, there's gonna be a trials video hopefully coming out tomorrow. Oh, that one's a doozy. That was the ultimate bull. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I just want to thank y'all for watching. I very much appreciate it. Now I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.